Hi again, I'm Donald Mason, and I'm going to continue talking about the Lydian chromatic concept of tonal organization. And once you've understood the difference between the normal major scale and the Lydian scale, and you are able to distinguish the different tonalities, then it's time to take the thing up to another level. And the next thing we have to learn is we have to learn the chords which go with the scale. Because for any scale we have in music, you should be sure that behind those notes there's a chord. There's a chord behind each one of the notes on the scale. For example, Danny is going to help us here. For example, now let's listen to what the first chord sounds like. C major 7 sharp 11. Right? So we can hear the sharp 11. The sharp 11 is the sharp 4, if you remember. 7 plus 4 is 11. So if you have the fourth an octave higher, it will give you the 11. Now the second would be a D7. Yeah. But it could also be a D13, D7 sharp 5. All these chords could go there. The next one is the E minor 7. Why E minor 7? Because actually the C Lydian scale is the same as the G major scale. The only thing is it's like we're starting from another note, right? So the relative minor of G major is E minor. So we have it here. And this is the sharp 4, which is minor 7 flat 5, diminished 7th, or diminished chord. See, that's how it sounds like. And then from there we go on to the 5th degree. The G, behind the G would be the G major 7. And the 6th, A minor 7, or A minor 6, I'm sorry, which is the same as minor 13. The 6th becomes a 13th, an octave higher. And then the 7th would be the suspended. It would be B suspended, you see. So now with this, how do you use this kind of information in real life? Well, you can use it for composing. If you're a composer, you can start combining. Look, if you just combine these two, the first two, they'll give you a kind of sequence, a kind of tonality. You can start playing around with it until something, some bright idea comes up. Or you might decide to combine the first degree and the 3rd degree, for example. Right? For example, if you combine the first degree with the 3rd degree, it would sound like this. Danny, could you help us there? C major 7, E minor 7. See, for example, right? So you can actually use that to build up a song, you see, or just jam and enjoy yourself, right? So it depends on how well you learn this. It will help to take your knowledge of musical theory onto another level. Okay, so thanks very much. That's all for now.